Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Head Chef Mom. I'm Kendall Lawrence and I'm so happy that you're here again with me today. And today I want to share with you my take on chicken marsala. And when I say that, I mean that. This is by no means traditional. I'm going to use chicken thighs because that's what I prefer. You can certainly use breast, and it's going to be quick and easy with simple ingredients, very weeknight friendly. So come on in and let's take a look at our ingredients. Okay guys, so here are our simple ingredients, and when I say simple, I mean simple because you probably already have most of this at home right now. So again, this is perfect for a weeknight meal. So here I have some bone-in, skin-on chicken thighs. Of course, you know, you do your thing, you use breast, which is traditionally used. I like to use the thigh, and I like bone-in, skin-on. I have some mushrooms and some onions. I have some Marsala wine. I have some garlic here, some fresh garlic that I just grated up with my handy dandy microplane. I have some heavy whipping cream. I have a big handful of fresh parsley. I have some dried thyme. Use fresh if you have it. I forgot to pick up some fresh thyme, and you know, the show must go on, so I'm going to use some dried. I have some butter I'll be using. I have some chicken broth. I have some salt. I have some black pepper, and I've got some olive oil back there. Simple. You probably have most of this at the house. If you don't have any heavy whipping cream, use some half and half, or there's other things that you can substitute for heavy whipping cream. I just can't think of it off the top of my head. So let's go ahead and start putting this together. Okay, so here's what I've done. I put some olive oil on the tops of each one of my chicken thighs, and I seasoned them with some salt and some black pepper. And I have, I'm using my cast iron Dutch oven, but use any heavy bottom pot that you have. And I have them skin side down, and I am going to just let them brown up for about 5 minutes. Okay, so I have browned my chicken. Let me show you what it looks like. I just browned my chicken, or put my chicken in the pan, like I said, top side down first, and I just let it cook for about 5 minutes until it was just like golden brown, not done all the way through. I have now added my onions, and I've been sauteing these for a couple minutes. Now I'm going to add my garlic, and I'll saute it for a couple more minutes, and then I'll add my mushrooms. So my onions and garlic have been sauteing for about 5 minutes total. I'm going to go ahead and add my mushrooms, and I can't remember whether or not I told you that I added butter to the pan before I started sauteing my onions and garlic. So everything is being sauteed in a couple tablespoons of butter, and I'll cook these mushrooms down for probably 3 or 4 minutes. Okay, so my mushrooms have been cooking for about 5 minutes in my garlic and onion mixture, and I am now going to add my Marsala wine, and I'm going to turn the heat up and let this just reduce a bit. So my my sauce, or my aromatics with my Marsala wine, has reduced a little bit, so I am going to go ahead and add my cream, and I'm going to add some salt and pepper to taste. And I'm going to give it a good stir. Okay, so I've stirred it up and gotten it very well incorporated. I'm going to add a bit of butter to this. And I'll just kind of let it simmer away for just a couple of minutes, and then I'll taste and see if I need to adjust my seasoning. So I've tasted my sauce, and it tastes lovely, and I've started adding the chicken thighs back to the sauce. and I'm just gonna like nestle them all in here. And I have my oven preheated to 375 degrees, and I am going to pop my Dutch oven. Make sure that you're using a pot that's oven proof, and I suppose you could probably finish this off on top of the stove as well by just letting it simmer, but I like to do it in the oven. So I'm going to put my pot in the oven on 375 for about 20 minutes or until my chicken is cooked all the way through, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so here is the final result of our chicken marsala with chicken thighs. And before I go into any further description of the final result of the recipe, I want to say that in the beginning when I showed you the ingredients that I was going to be using, I had some chicken broth on display, and I absolutely did not use chicken broth in this recipe. I was just having a senior moment. I was overthinking it. I did not need to use any chicken broth in this recipe, and you do not either. So about the recipe, about the final result here, I'm not even going to taste it because I've made this 100 times, and I can tell you that it is savory and delicious. I mean, the Marsala sauce is so wonderful that you can just drink it all on your own, all on its own. And then, you know, you've got these moist and wonderful chicken breasts that have been braising in the Marsala sauce. And as soon as it came out of the oven, I threw in some fresh parsley. I don't know if you can see it there, but yeah, there's fresh parsley in there. So the final step in preparing your chicken marsala with thighs is to throw in your fresh parsley. Okay, this is so wonderful, and you can have it on the table 30-35 minutes tops. So it is so such a user-friendly recipe. Guys, please give this a try, or your variation of it. Okay, comment, like, subscribe, share, and go feed your family. I love you guys. Bye bye.